Good morning, grade threes. Welcome to our inquiry lesson for week 5 of the term, but week 2 of remote learning. So the way inquiry is going to work is there'll be a task, which this is today's task, and it will come out on a Monday, and you get to complete this task over the week. So even though the video is coming out today, it's not actually, you don't actually need to complete this task today, all right? You might watch it, know what you have to do, keep it in your head as something that you have to do by the end of this week, okay? So I'll put that just here. Remember, this task has to be completed by Friday, and you can complete it on any day you like before then. That includes Friday, of course, as well, so you might decide to do it on Friday. But I'm going to explain what you need to do. So our learning focus is to understand what life was like for the first white arrivals to Australia. So we've been doing a lot of learning about the Aboriginal culture and learning about Dreamtime stories and that kind of thing. And today what we're going to be looking at is more at the story of the first white arrivals to Australia. And we have 2 success criteria. I can complete main idea notes, including who, what, when, where, why, and how sections, and I can record interesting facts and info from the videos I watch. So we've got 2 videos, 2 BTN videos, which are really quite good actually, very interesting, about the life of the people that came across on the First Fleet, and a few of the other a bit of other information about the first arrivals to Australia. So I put those 2 links there, all right? There's 2 videos. So there's this one, which is called Maritime Past, and it says, in the years after the European settlement of Australia, many people climbed aboard ships to come here to live. Some were lucky enough to sail in first or second class, but for the poor people, regulated to third class, life was pretty tough. So that would be one that we're going to do. Just got to move my screen a little bit because it's in the way. And then the other one is the First Fleet, which says, recently we celebrated Australia Day on the 26th of January, but why do we mark it on that day in particular? To answer that question, Sarah will take you back in time to 1788 to meet some kids who came to Australia on the First Fleet. So it's all about children who came across on the First Fleet. So when you're watching those videos, or once you've watched them, you're going to complete one of these, which is the Gather the Facts main idea anchor chart, I guess you'd call it, that we've been completing a little bit in reading, and we also did one of these in inquiry. So you should know what you're doing. So you have to rule this up. So it's really important that you make sure you rule it up really neatly and straight. Make sure your lines are straight. And you put in the title, which I've done, Maritime Past and First Fleet. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little headings there. Don't forget the heading up the top either, which is Gather the Facts main idea, and the date, which guess what? I don't have. So you make sure you have it. And then you put in who, what, where, why, and when and how. And then your job is to watch the videos and to fill in some of these things, all right? So who were the people that we're talking about? What did they do? Where did it happen? Why were they doing what they were doing? When did it happen? And how? So you should be able to answer all those kind of questions as you go along. So watch the videos first and then fill in. You could also watch the videos a second time if you want, so that you can make sure you've got all the right information. There's some very interesting facts about life for the people that came across on the First Fleet and the first arrivals to Australia. It was a very different time, and it was not anywhere near as comfortable as flying on a plane like we do now. So enjoy the lesson, guys. Remember that you have until Friday to get it done, and I look forward to seeing and hearing some of the things you're learning and some of the notes you're writing down. Thanks, guys.